Hey guys, welcome back. Nova Joe here again. This time I come to you with a game for the PS4 called Earth Defense Force 4.1, The Shadow of New Despair. Guys, this gameplay footage that you're going to see here, or this video I should say, is not going to be a review like I normally do. This is just going to be some gameplay of the massive Walking Fortress Balam, the new addition to this game. EDF 4.1 is essentially a remake of EDF 2025 that was on the Xbox 360 and the PS3, and they've done some added features to it, and the Walking Fortress Balam is one such added feature, and in my opinion he is quite an addition. He is a ton of fun to play with. As you can see here, I'm just going to town, beating these Hectors to pieces, knocking them back and forth. The Hectors are the tall robots that you see down there on the ground. Well, they're not so tall anymore, but they're the lanky-legged, lanky-armed death machines that they send out after you. And in 2025, they were pretty much some of the most dangerous enemies you could come across in the game. And when you're in this Balam, they don't really stand a chance. It's like 3 punches and they're gone. Just let's watch some gameplay footage here of this, and comment in the section what you think of this. If you have this game, what do you think of the Balam? Tell me some funny things you've done with it. Some of the missions you've taken it on that you probably really shouldn't have taken it into. This is kind of looking like it might have been one of those missions, all those little flying contraptions flying all around. I'm not even really sure what they're called. I can't remember. But I mainly brought this giant Balam in here because of the Hectors that are underground. I wanted to see what it was like to punch them, knock them around, and ultimately just beat them to pieces. See, let them have a taste of their own medicine. Got tired of them blowing me up left and right in 2025, and now I've got a giant mech I can take them on with. So let's just see. Let's see what all this Balam can do. I'll go ahead and tell you what some of it is here. First off, he's very slow. He's easier to control, in my opinion, than some of the other mechs that are in the game, because he doesn't turn at the torso like the Vigaltas and stuff do. You turn to the left or right, and the whole body turns with it. It's not just like the top half or anything. So he's easier to control in those regards. He's got his punches. He's got, actually, the instructions don't really tell you, but there's more than just the punches that you're seeing here. Like, there's just the little hooks that we're doing, a couple hooks. But from what I've read, if you hit the buttons in a certain combination, you can do an uppercut, you can do a downward slam, and you'll see some of that happen here in just a few minutes, where I managed to accidentally pull it off and make it work. Also, what I wanted to comment on was the fact that he's got these massive giant feet, which you would think could do some serious bug squashing. Well, guess what? They can. You hit your L2 trigger or your R2 trigger, and you can squash whatever's underneath of you. You got some bugs that are giving you a problem, just squash them. So, and you'll see that here in a few. I'll have some enemies come around me that definitely need to get squished. So, sorry guys, I'm focusing on the gameplay here, trying to I'm getting myself sidetracked. Sorry about that. Yeah, these little flying machines are a pain in the butt because they're swarming you. So the Balam really isn't great for those. I mean, you can get them, and when you do, it's pretty satisfying. But there's the shield bearers, and they don't. There it goes, fish smash. There you go. I busted one of them down. But yeah, those shield bearers are a pain in the butt. But when you get the Balam, he can just walk right straight into that shield, give them 3 or 4 good punches, and send them on their way. It's really cool. It's really cool doing that. Otherwise, if you're playing as just a soldier, you've got to try to run in there and do some damage to them. And the whole time you got ants trying to crawl on you, or spiders, whatever it is, and you got these little flying machines shooting lasers at you. And thankfully with the Balam, you just walk straight in there. There you go, I did a foot stomp right there. But you can just walk straight in there and squish them down and be done with it. Let's see what else he can do here. Let's watch him for a second. As y'all can also tell, these buildings don't stand a chance. He just walks right through them like walking through a cardboard city or something like that. Yeah, it's got the old Godzilla thing going on. He just stomps right through it. No big deal. Big tall building in the way, no problem. Just walk right through it. The Balam also comes with, there's different versions of the Balam. There's not just this one. This is your basic one. It's like a level 39. It's not hard to get for the air raider. And by the way, yes, you have to have the air raider to get this, so you can call it in. Those of you who aren't familiar with how EDF works. There it is. I jumped out of it. I'm running trying to grab some things. And as you can see, I'm trying to get rid of this shield bearer that's giving my Balam some grief. So I just jump out, shoot it with a few of my limpet mines and detonate them, and away he goes. Looks like I've managed to get myself underneath of something here that's raining lasers down on top of me. As you can see in that top left hand corner, I've got 125,000 health. Well, if I'm not mistaken, there's a Balam on here that has 650,000 health. Going back to the armory on it, as I was stating earlier, this Balam has some gun turrets, and they shoot out some like little laser beams. But, well, I should say projectiles. I shouldn't say lasers, because there is a Balam that you can get later that does have lasers that it shoots out. And you kind of have to guess when you hit square. That's what uses it, is square. When you hit square, it shoots out, and you kind of have to move your mech's torso up and down so you can target what you're trying to target and land the laser fire on it. But this thing is just fun. For those of you familiar with this game, take one of these into mission 27, I believe. It's called Crimson, and just go down there with all those ants. You'll have some serious fun. I think this is the part where I call in a second Balam. And I'm just goofing around here, just trying to have some fun, just seeing what I can do to add more enjoyment to this game. Not that this game needs any help adding enjoyment. This game is just a blast to play. I'll do a proper review later. It won't be too much longer, and I'll bring a review out for this game. But here we go. I'm dropping in another Balam. Let it crash down on top of this thing here. I actually did it like this on purpose. I wanted to see if they would stack on top of each other, and sure enough, they do. So, so now all I need is 2 more air raiders in here and see if we can stack them 4 high. Yeah, no, I'm a big kid. I'm just having fun doing whatever goofy stuff I can do. So anyway, now I've got to get that Balam down. So let me hop in here and walk forward a bit and let that other one fall down to earth so I can get it. I was losing a lot of health in the other one, so I figured it was time for a refresher. But this thing's just fun, guys. It's just fun. It doesn't have a lot of armor or anything, or not armor, a lot of weaponry is what I mean to say. But going through, punching these gigantic bugs and stomping on the little bugs, it's just fun. Look at this. I'm just easily walking right through these buildings. So they're nothing. It's like cardboard. It's like watching an old Godzilla movie. I wanted to see what would happen here. Let's see if I can walk straight through this big tall one. Oh yeah. Here it comes. Fun stuff. Fun stuff. Okay, yeah, more shield bearers out there, but I'm really looking for the Hectors. I want to knock them around. Like I said, the Hectors are the long-legged, lanky-looking mechs, like the one out there to the right you can see. I just want to knock them around for a bit and have some fun. See what all this thing can do. Punch a few more of them here. I won't keep you guys hanging on here for too much longer. I just wanted to show you some gameplay of the Balam. I might show you some more later. There's for those of you familiar with Japanese things and stuff like that, there's the giant Godzilla creatures are called kaiju. Well, there's one in here, and they're called Orginus, something to that effect. Orginus. And you can fight that, and he's just as tall as you are, and I haven't got to fight him yet, but I've seen other people do it. So here's the ants I was talking about, crawling up on you. Yeah, and that's what they'll do. They will crawl all over you, get all up in your business. So, crawl in places you don't want them to crawl. So yeah, it's like, get off me. It's when I shake them loose. But you just got to swing your hands and swing your fists and punch, and you'll get them. You'll knock them free and stomp on them. I wish you could see it more, but these shield bears put these shields and it blocks a lot of the view of things. A few punches and I'll take it out. Man, you stupid shield bear. There we go. And I'm having, I'd say, a Hector behind me raining fire down on me, but oh yeah, here we go. Taking a beating right now. Down to 80,000 health. Yeah, here we go. I'm using that cannon now, if you can see it. Oh yeah, eat it. One more. Oh, there he goes flying. That is extremely satisfying after they lay waste to you over and over and over again in 2025. And because you didn't have a mech this big. There was mechs in there, but they basically came up to about midways up those Hectors. This is like twice as tall as a Hector. Come on. Boom! Sent him flying. But anyway, guys, I just wanted to show you some gameplay of the Walking Fortress Balam here. And those of you who don't have this game, I highly recommend you run out and get it. And I would not waste another second. This game is well worth the $50 that it costs. And it's just sheer fun. It's just tons of fun, guys. So, as always, guys, take care, God bless, and keep on gaming.